All of us have heard on the news of children who reacted to an emergency situation in a heroic manner, saving the life of another child or an adult. The fact is that most children can be taught to handle an emergency, including around water. This is a part of a series on emergencies that every child can learn to handle. Time is crucial when there is a drowning victim. There are signs of someone that is drowning or is having difficulty in the water that everyone should know. Knowledge is important so that you can act quickly. The good news is that you can help. In any emergency, the best thing you can do is tell your parents, a teacher, or another adult that you trust right away. But if no one is around, you may need to take action. The good news is that you can help if someone is struggling in the water. There are some very important things that you must remember, though, to be of the most help and not get yourself into a difficult situation, too. Here's what you need to know so that you can help and be a hero. By knowing what to look for and what to do, you can help out in an emergency situation and perform an act of kindness. Here's what you need to know for yourself and what you can do to assist someone. Someone who is drowning may be thrashing on the water, but it's just as likely that they will not be. In fact, many times it gets very quiet. So if you're in the water, whether it is at the pool, at a lake, or the ocean, and the person that you're with is not talking, laughing, and playing, you will want to pay attention. Here are some of the quiet signs to look for. If their head is low in the water, or if their mouth is at water level, or if the head is tilted back with their mouth open, their eyes are closed, or they're hyperventilating or gasping for air, or if they're trying to roll over on their back. It's a good practice to ask if you see any of those things, "Are you okay?" If they do not answer, you may only have seconds to make a rescue. But do not panic. Reach, throw, row, go is the 4 steps that every adult should know, along with the first step in all emergencies, call 911. For children, though, they should know how to call 911, reach, and throw. All other efforts must be left up to adults. If someone is in the pool and is struggling, always yell for help for them and ask someone to call 911. And if you are by yourself, look for something to reach out with into the water and for the person to grab hold of. You may have something at the poolside like a life ring that you can throw to the person for them to grab hold of, and then you can pull them in. Here are the 4 rules of reaching to make a rescue. If the person is within arm's distance, this will be quite easy. Go to the closest edge of the pool and lie down. If you reach your arm out to the person from a standing or a kneeling position, you're likely to get pulled in with them. So lie down and scoot as close to the edge of the pool as possible while still maintaining your own balance. Reach out to the person while yelling, "Grab my hand!" It may take a few seconds, so don't panic if they don't hear you or see your hand right away. If they're within reach, they will most likely see it eventually. If you find that the person is out of reach from the edge of the pool, that's when you move to step 2. Step 2 is find something long that the person can grab onto. Several things might work for you. You could use a pool net or a broom or a noodle, one of those colorful styrofoam things, or just anything that's long, like a toy or a pole that's lying around. Then repeat step 1 by lying down and reaching it out to them. And once the person grabs hold, quickly pull them into the edge. Step 3, now that you have them at the edge, place both of the victim's hands firmly on the edge of the pool. And once you've placed both of the victim's hands on the edge of the pool, wait a moment to assess if the person is going to be able to get out of the pool by themselves, and if additional assistance is needed. If it is, move on to step 4. Use both of your hands. Take each hand of theirs in yours. Do not start pulling the person out of the pool until you have a 2-handed grip. Slowly stand up, then back up, pulling the person up onto the deck. Remember, the person does not need to be pulled to standing, just pulled as far as necessary to prevent them from slipping back into the pool. So now that you and your parents know how to save a drowning person, consider practicing these steps together. Even some of the smallest children understand this concept and can benefit from this information. Parents, what can you do to prepare? Make sure that your kids know how to swim. Even the very youngest children should have drown-proofing classes. Review safety rules for the pool and other types of water that you might be around or that are in your neighborhood. This might include creeks and retention ponds or any area that has water. When you're at the pool, stay alert to everyone that you're responsible for, because that is the key to having a safe time in the water. According to the CDC, of the approximately 750 children who will drown this year, about 375 of them will do so within 25 yards of a parent or another adult. In 10% of those drownings, the adult will actually watch them do it, having no idea that it is happening. Drowning does not always look like drowning. We have provided additional resources on our website for parents and caretakers for the warning signs and things that they need to be aware of with water safety. Balanced Life Skills is providing these water safety tips as part of our self-defense program for the community. On our website, you will also find more summer safety tips. We welcome you to visit us at our studio to see how we are building character, confidence, and contributing to our students in Annapolis, Maryland.